poor trapped souls, dragged to a foreign land, surrounded by the mists. What do you seek here? Knowledge, honor, revenge. You clutch onto steel and faith, but you are far from the sight of your God. Know this. He is the ancient. He is the land. And you are trespassing.
Wait. Like, are you a werewolf too?
I am.
Oh!
Hey,
What?
That explains
we'll help you
that.
hunt him, but
Yes,
we have to...
why? Why does that make sense to you, Brian?
Well, actually it doesn't, but, I guess, why are you hunting another werewolf then?
Well, he escaped the castle, and
Is his name...
Kirill wants him.
He doesn't know his name, remember?
I don't know his name. Quit asking
Don't
me
know
his
his
name.
name!
Okay.
I
you
am
can
doing
help.
my job.
Okay,
He's not good.
I want to see this werewolf.
Okay, you can help me on this hunt.
I will.
Okay.
But you have to trap him, and I
Yes,
want to see
Kirill
him.
wants him alive. Now, shh.
What's your name?
I am Smug.
Great. You're a werewolf.
Yes,
Okay.
don't worry. My name, I hate my name.
We all do. But, so you said it's a moving forest.
Yes.
You can try and help us.
Oh, I can. I know the way.
You know it moves.
It does move, but I know the signs.
Okay.
I hunt here every day. This is
Where
my land.
is your werewolf camp at?
I have no camp here. That
do
is
you-
dangerous.
Where do you guys hang out?
Oh, the werewolf den.
Yeah.
That is on the base of Mount Bartok. It's a couple miles from here. I can take you there if you want.
No.
Perhaps later. But first,
Perhaps later.
you guys help me find this werewolf.
Just
And I will
Sorry, no,
get
you're-
you out of the forest. What's wrong?
At a game, I keep thinking like he's hunting himself and he doesn't realize it.
I'm not hunting myself.
That'd be
That'd be
cool.
fucking
That would be
hilarious.
stupid.
Okay.
Now, look at this. I found these tracks here, and I sent off my wolves. I have 6 wolves in this forest. They are dire wolves. They are my pets. They are in the forest. Good thing you are with me because they would attack you on sight. They
How
are
do we
trained.
get that to not happen?
Well, you be with me.
Oh, do you have like a whistle or something?
No, they know my scent.
Or you can just like rub your clothes on
your
us
scent?
and
Yes, my scent.
put your scent on
I've
us.
trained them to know my scent.
So is there like anything else useful you know?
About what?
Anything.
this forest.
Oh, I am very knowledgeable of the Svalich Woods.
And what do you know about Strahd? Like, what do you guys feel about him?
Oh, the Lord Strahd. He died. He bows. Oh, my
Yeah.
our savior.
So Killian works for him.
Who's Killian?
Not Killian.
Kirill? Yes.
Kirill.
Yes, of course. Oh, of course. Why would you not work for Strahd? You would be foolish. He looks like nervous. You would be foolish not to do that.
Yeah, he's always.
Yes, Kirill directly is in league with Strahd. He is the werewolf leader. There are not many of us left. Strahd has destroyed the werewolves who do not follow his words.
Submit.
You submit, yes. Now, I'm very close. Okay, are we ready?
Sure.
You guys, you follow me, and we will go.
Dude,
Now
see
you-
us out of here, man.
You want a direct route out?
The fastest way possible.
My wolves have got something. Follow me. And he runs. He takes off. Do you guys follow him?
Sure.
I have no choice.
Okay, as you guys are running through the forest, you guys are dipping over like fallen logs and shit, and you guys are running. I need everybody roll a Constitution saving throw for me real fast.
With the D20?
D20.
16.
And Smug is gonna roll percentage.
3 2 plus 2, 5.
16, 17.
As you guys are running, you guys are. What's your roll?
7.
Oh, Percy. Okay, you get knocked with a tree branch.
Yeah.
And you're only going to take a couple damage too. Nothing crazy, but
Just
it does. But it
blood-
does hurt.
Bloody eye.
And you guys hear as Percy slows down a little bit. Now he's at the back of the group.
Be careful.
Callan, as you guys are running, you see Callan, something that catches your eye, and it sends a shock down your body. And I actually want a Constitution saving throw again from you to see if you're terrified.
19
You are not
plus 1.
terrified, but this is what you see.
Is that another raven? The fuck is that? The house?
It appears to be walking.
The
walking tree.
yeah.
Oh! Walking tree.
It disappears behind a tree, and it sends a shiver down your spine.
Are they still running in that
Yeah,
direction?
you guys are walking. You've sort of slowed, but they're running away from you still, and they're not running towards it. It's like off to the left that you saw. In 7, you guys are kind of turning towards 10.
Damn it.
What was your guys' Constitution saving throw?
16.
Percy?
7, remember?
Yep, Percy. You get this weird feeling of tiredness come over you all of a sudden,
Right.
Probably
and
poison.
you fall asleep.
Damn it. Right.
But that's a
You guys all-
D100.
I know you guys all. Smug's the leader, so he rolled a D100. You guys all turn around and look and see Percy has a big old red mark across his forehead, and his eyes are closed, and he's walking like a zombie
Percy.
towards 7.
I grab him.
He doesn't respond.
Percy.
He's just still walking.
Well, when I grab him, we lead him away from where he is to where we need to go.
So you lead him to 10.
I'm
He
assuming
resists you, but eventually he's just unconscious.
This forest is evil.
You guys get to 10?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys get to 10. And I need another con save from everybody besides Percy.
Okay. 13.
Callan,
Plus
I need a
2.
con save.
Yeah,
15.
I got you.
Huh?
Got a 15.
16, 17, 18, no.
3,
21,
Awesome.
sorry.
Callan,
21.
plus your con.
4.
21.
Callan, you breathe in, and it smells sweet. And then blackness. And you guys all see Callan just face first into the dirt.
I try and.
And then he lifts himself up. His eyes are asleep. He grabs Percy and walks off towards
I
7.
grabbed both of
Callan.
them.
I grab both of them, tie them
They
together.
resist you. Callan's hand back slap you and sends you flying 10 feet.
Okay, we back
You
up.
take 5 damage.
Okay.
You get back up. They walked into 7.
We go after him.
You guys saw there's 5 wolves. There's a shit ton of dire wolves, and Smug walks up to them and gives them treats
Control your wolves.
and is sort of petting them, and they're all getting excited and start howling and licking each other and stuff.
Good dogs.
Different ambience here.
So we go. We're going after them.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I'm
Do
in the pit
you
of
follow
darkness.
them?
Yeah, I have to go after them. Let's
Trevor,
go.
what do you do?
He's.
I'm
yeah.
staying with Smug.
You stay with Smug. Okay. So now you guys go to 7.
Okay. Of course.
You guys walk up to a tree. And this tree is kind of scary looking. The bottom of it, you guys hear a groaning of wood. The bottom of it are like spider legs, and they're like walking like this. There's like 5 or 6 like roots that are picking themselves up and walking. There's a beautiful green light emanating from the center of this house. And there's a skull, a giant skull. It looks like it's upside down and it's sitting weird, but it's humanoid. And it's upside down, it's like attached to the hut. This hut is like walking. And it's like probably 25, 30 feet off the ground while it's walking. And it's walking, and the dirt that you guys were on suddenly shifts to water. And you guys are now find yourselves in like ankle deep in just this musky ass water as this tree is coming towards you guys. What do you do? Callan and Percy, you guys, Callan, you're like you're having this crazy dream that if you keep moving your legs, you can get out of. So that's what you do. You keep just moving your legs actively. When you wake up, You're holding Percy, and you're knee deep, standing, looking at that house, which is walking. Something crazy. This black tendril comes out of nowhere and swoops up Percy,
I try and stop
Ophelia, and Kalan,
I try
and sucks them into the house.
And I missed it with my axe.
From that.
The tree's walking. Trevor, you're not even here. The tree's walking.
Stay with this face.
What do you do, Dragar? What do you
go
do?
after it. I'd like
You try to jump on a root, or what do you do? It's like 30 feet up in the air, dude.
try and hit. I guess try and grab one of the legs and climb up. Start climbing.
All right, you grab onto the legs. I need the acrobatics from you, or athletics. Let's do athletics.
7. Wait. Athletics is. Well, no, I should be good in this. Acrobatics is +2. Athletics is +6.
Can I go after?
You're not there, dude.
I know.
You stayed back with the guy. You don't even know what's happening.
13?
Zero idea.
Remember?
Nice. Okay. Someone has built a ramshackle wooden hut on the stump of what was once an enormous tree. The rotting roots of the stump thrust up from the mire like the legs of a gigantic spider. An open doorway is visible on one side of the hut, beneath which floats the upside-down, hollowed-out skull of a giant. Flanking the hut's doorway are 2 iron cages that dangle like hideous ornaments from the eaves. Scores of ravens are trapped in each one. They squawk and flutter their wings excitedly. Dragar, you're like pulling yourself up as this thing's moving. You can pull yourself up, and then it pulls yourself up, and you like use your axe, and you like get to the top of this. You pull yourself up, and you can see into the hut. What do you do?
I'm trying to see if I can see my friends to see if
You
what
see
the
them
hell
standing there.
do I see anything else?
Nope, we cut from you. Percy and Kalan, you guys come too. Ophelia's there as well. What you guys see, let me pull up a map, is the hut is 15 feet on a side.
What?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I guess it's like a 15-foot square.
Whatever, man.
And packed with old furniture, including a wooden cot, a wicker cabinet, a slender wardrobe, and a wooden table. To your left is a desk with an open book. To your right is a empty table. In front of you is a crib with a baby in it. And the thing that catches your eyes, though, for sure, is there's a green light, like bright, emanating from under the floorboards of this. There's a bathtub in the corner right here, and it's filled with a black ichor. And inside of it is a dead woman who looks ancient and she looks dead. She looks like she's just laying there dead.
Double tap.
And that's what else.
Double tap.
What does that mean?
It means I pull out my fire dagger and I shoot a firebolt at her. In the bathtub.
I proceed to do the same.
Her eyes open,
Like that.
and she sits up, and her bones crack.
Okay, as soon as she starts
She
doing
stands
this, I
up.
start Eldritch blasting into the floor.
She's still
I'm
standing
trying to
up.
rip the floorboards
You
to
rip
get to the
the
green
There's
light.
a huge gem,
Yeah,
glowing,
I grab the
bright.
motherfucker.
You grab it,
Yeah.
and she steps out.
I'm like, you step any further, bitch, this is gonna get it.
And she gets dressed
Like, you.
slowly.
Can I see any of what's going on?
You walk in at this point,
I
Dragar.
got
More
the
like
gem.
break in, like
I got this gem in this hand, and I got like a fucking Eldritch Blast ready to go right here, bitch.
Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna go over to the crib. I'm
What?
gonna hold my hand above the crib.
Do you guys want here?
you brought
What
our.
are you
doing in my hut?
You possess our. Your.
I
hut
didn't
took
choose to
them.
be here.
Your hut came and took them.
Where did you get my stone?
What stone?
This thing I'm holding.
Oh.
This?
Yes.
Yeah, I know this is important, isn't it?
Yes.
All right. So you?
You guys all of a sudden, the whole hut just drops.
That's what I thought, bitch.
And now the hut is not moving.
All
Do I
right.
see this?
You hear
Do I
a crash, Trevor. Pause. Back to you guys.
I'm like, all right.
You guys all you
You?
guys catch yourselves.
Who are you?
Chill out.
Who are you, witch?
I'm Baba Agra.
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
yeah.
What are you doing in my home?
Your home
Okay.
took them and possessed them and brought them here. I had to climb.
He
your
said.
tree.
What?
Your hut took my friend.
I was
possessed
chilling,
them,
and your
grabbed
tree
them.
took me into here.
What do you want with my stone?
Self-defense.
What do you want with my stone?
So you don't
Well-
butcher us.
Why would I butcher you? You are guests in my house.
Well, that's not a good way to get people inside the house, by the way.
I was sleeping.
You should get a better house.
Why would your house attack
What,
us?
do you not like my house?
It was about to kill
You
me.
guys like look around and there's just dark blood in the pool. There's flies buzzing around it.
This reminds me
There's
of the
this
Inquisition.
infant, and now you're looking down at this infant, and it's gone. It's not there.
Ah, that's fantastic.
Illusion. Knew it.
I'm
Double tap
gonna.
that bitch.
You will not hurt my son, Strahd. You will not hurt him. Kalan, I've been waiting for you. She wobbles
Bitch,
over
you
to you.
don't touch him, all right?
Give me your hands, Kalan.
All right, you cool with it?
Sure.
All right.
And they immediately disappear.
God damn it!
Ah!
I still got it.
Fucking witch!
Ophelia sort of steps up, and she's like, what the hell?
I don't know. That's crazy.
Are we
And
still
then
in
you
the hut?
guys see Mother Agra appear, grab Ophelia, disappear.
This bitch.
Everybody
I
on
start
guard, back to
squeezing
back.
the gem harder.
It's like a solid gem.
Okay. I take the flying dagger and I start just kind of like scraping it on it and wait to see if she like appears. Nothing. This bitch wants to test me. Huh?
It's a gem.
That's fine. I lift my axe up.
bitch wants to test me.
She wants to test you, break it. and if
Well,
it-
no, this might be important. So I pocket it.
All right, 1 second, pause. Darkness overtakes everything.
So
In the walking house, you guys are standing there.
It's just me, Percy, and Trevor.
Dragar, Percy, you
Just
are
me and
standing
Percy.
there, and you're.
Back to back. I have them go back to back.
And-
my axe is out.
What do you guys do?
I was like,
Look around the room.
I'm God, by the way.
I know.
What do you see?
Do I see any magic items or something?
any weapons?
Transport me.
You look around the room. There's a cradle in the middle of the room, and a bunch of old furniture. One thing that does catch your eye, though, is a book on the table. You walk over to the book, and it looks like her spell book
Well,
of some sort.
okay. I start studying it.
All right, you pick up the book, and we cut.
Right. Good time to get my fucking dogs. Sorry.
Ophelia and Jakar. What the frick? Kalan.
Oh, okay.
Ophelia and Kalan. You guys open your eyes, and you are in a room lit from a dark green, bubbling liquid from a cauldron in the middle of the room. You feel paralyzed, and walking back and forth is an ancient woman you know as Mother Agra.
Yeah.
I appreciate you doing what you sought to do, Kalan. Thank you for coming here. You probably have many questions, right?
So many.
Go ahead. Ask away.
Why did you bring me to this godforsaken place?
Because, Kalan, you are my weapon, child.
Weapon for what?
To destroy the devil.
I'm guessing the devil's Strahd.
She spits. The devil's Strahd. Give me your hand.
Why are we gonna go somewhere else?
She dips your hand in the cauldron, and it burns and burns and burns and burns. And it like burns and like, and then you like pick up your arm and it's completely different. And it's like, has like spikes coming off of it and shit.
Shit.
And you realize now that you have complete control over your arm.
Woo!
And you like take it out and you have this immense power.
Fuck yeah!
And it just like it feels freaking amazing. You can just feel how much power you have in your arm.
Never mind, I can't say it.
She locks eyes with you. Kalan,
Yeah.
I must confess, this is not your whole quest.
What do you mean by that?
Right about now, from a door, and opens, and a tall, skinny night hag walks up, and she has horns, and she's like walking in, and Mother Agra turns to her. Ah, Granny M. Morgantha. She's my daughter. And she walks up, and she's like just looking towards you. And she looks at Ophelia, which they like make eye contact, And they're like standing at each other and they have a long, drawn out moment. And then the night hag just slowly slips into the cauldron of boiling liquid. Her skin starts bubbling up with lesions and starts leaking, and her eyes like burst, and then there's just a bunch of goo, and she just turns into a puddle of absolutely melted ooze in this disgusting green cauldron. And now it reeks of like burning hair and like rotten filth in the room.
I turned to Mother Oberon. I'm like, why did she do that?
Oh, Kalan, you've stumbled yourself into a bit of a war.
A war between who?
The devil and his minions. Ophelia, I've been calling you here because you are the reincarnation of Strahd's lover, Tatiana. Ophelia like nods her head. Now, your training's complete. Go and drink from the cauldron, both of you.
I'm not gonna drink a dead person.
You are going to drink the cauldron. Kalan, you think you have a choice.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I know, right?
She grabs your hand. She feels like stone. This ancient woman. She's like maybe 5 feet tall too. She's super tiny and just old. And she grabs her nasty hand with yours, and she leads you to the cauldron, and she grabs a scoop and she puts her hand over your face and casts a green spell of some sort. I need a con save.
Be strong.
19 plus 1.
You're no match.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah.
You're resisting. Stop resisting, Kalan. Take a sip,
Punch her in
and
the
I
face
will.
with the hand.
And you are 1/4 of the way to full power.
Punch her in the face with your.
She
Sure.
opens it again.
I'll take it.
Right as soon as you say yes, in your mind, this flash of white light presents an image, and it's you, just regularly walking around. And then you do these awesome like attacks with your devil arm, and you like do this punch, and you can like send out this like basically like a mage hand, and like grab onto creatures and like throw them and shit, and like you can do it up to 30 feet. And then she says, and now, if you complete the next part, you get another.
What's the next part?
Your other hand. And she presents an image in front of you with illusion. And you see a man who kind of looks like a half tiefling. He's just like you, except the exact opposite. His left hand is completely just burned and it has spikes coming off of it. And he has like spikes off his shoulder. And then over it, he has a hood on. And he has one like tiefling horn. And his right side of his body is like a regular human. This is the captain of the guard in Vallaki. Your opposite. I hate that bastard. You are to kill him and give me his arm to put onto yours. Now, Kalan, you are going to be my weapon, my wall breaker. She presents it like an image in your brain again, and it's just a hulked out you, like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde status, and you have spikes and shit coming off you, and you're just breaking down the walls of Castle Ravenloft, and you're just breaking them in, and you gain entrance, and then the video is gone, the flash is gone.
So, do I need to bring back his head, or his arm?
Bring me your opposite.
Yeah. Left arm.
And she walks up to you, and you're like petrified at this point. And she stands up, her back straightens, and she's actually kind of almost just a little bit shorter than you. And she reaches out her arms and grabs your head, and then brings your head closer and closer. And then she sticks out her tongue
Oh.
and just kisses you. And her super long, cold, slimy tongue.
Oh, just making like the
It's
most
like
disgusting
going.
noises.
It's like wrapping around your tongue, and then like it goes back up and like almost down your throat, and you like almost gag. And then she pulls away, and there's just this disgusting web of slobber between you two.
Delicious.
I just turn to the side and throw up.
And you get so sick to your stomach that you just fall face first and pass out.
Okay.
Constitution level.
As she laughs, as she laughs.
Hag kiss level 1.
Oh god, that's nasty.
Ophelia
Ugh.
takes
Don't do it.
the vial,
Don't do
the
it.
scoop from Mother Algra,
Turns into a
and
porn
drinks
star.
it. And her hair, she begins to writhe in pain, and all of a sudden there's these horns that burst out, and they're all, and they like comb back like a ram status, and then she like her body just contorts in pain. And I have a minute for her. 1 second.
Turns into a devilish porn star.
Her hair turns to lavender and purple, and her skin turns to a dark green. Ophelia is writhing in pain, her skin just transforming into a night hag. Okay, Ophelia, you are now known as Omeggha. You are the second sister of the coven to destroy Strahd. Darkness. All of a sudden, we cut back to you guys. You've been flipping through this book, and it's just like a bunch of spells and shit. And you like, what do you do with the book?
Pocket it.
Pocket it.
Piece the fuck out of the tree.
You turn back around, and all of a sudden you hear and then a Kalan just appears and just drops and like lands on the
I jump
floor
out a window.
right in front of you guys. You just bounce out the
I
window.
jump out a window.
Okay,
I'm like,
make an athletics check to see if you can like. It's like a small window.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can do it.
no.
Oh my god! You see Percy? He's like, oh! And jumps into the wall and just lands right into the wall directly, breaking the glass
I
above
lift
him.
Kalan up. I try to lift him
Kalan,
up.
you kind of
I
come to.
cast Arms of Hadar, which then pull me up and through the window. Like
Okay,
they
there you
pop out
go.
of the wall and just start kind of pulling me out like a caterpie out the window.
Kalan, you come to and you barely see Percy, like his head just, and then he's gone.
Where's Ophelia? Where'd she go? 'Cause I'm trying to just kind of lightly slap you awake.
Of course.
Well, of course, he's
Trying
unconscious.
acrobatics, jump out a window. No.
Oh my gosh.
You hit the wall. What do you do?
Waste all my spells.
Why would you
To
do
do simple
that?
things.
Let's try and
You
open
could
this.
use Mage Hand to try like pull you through.
Continue.
Panic.
It's Morty.
I get you right.
You guys find yourself in this tree hut,
Morty.
and you have the green stone. You have the green stone. Make
And
sure
the
you write
spellbook.
that down.
And the hag spell book.
Yep.
Is
And
there
the
anything
Mother
else?
spell book.
Before
and
I'm leading him up
greenstone.
as we're about to work on, is there anything else around the tree hut I could see?
Let me just verify. Go ahead and roll a perception
Well,
check
you
for
don't
me.
even know I have that.
Sure. And away we.
You, if anything, just saw me bust out of there.
This is very appropriate for you if you find
What are
it.
you doing,
Yeah, I
boy?
did. I only get a 5.
Stop.
All right. You unfortunately are blind and can't see anything.
I guess I can dance.
Nope.
Okay.
Stop.
All right. What do you guys do? You guys are just sort of in this hut.
Oh my
The ravens are squawking insanely
Get
loud,
out. We get out.
like just outside of you guys.
Yeah, we know. Ophelia's gone. She's not here.
What? Tannis' thing?
Does he know what happened?
Ask him.
What happened to Ophelia? What happened? Why does your arm look like you just got punched through a hell?
I drank a green cauldron liquid because I was forced to, and it turned my. Well, she put my arm into the cauldron, and it turned my arm back to somewhat normal, and then she kissed me, and then I blacked out.
What happened to Ophelia?
I don't know. I blacked out.
God damn it. Well, we're great at this quest. Let's get out of this hut. Unless does anyone else assist me in seeing anything before we jump out of this hut? Any takers? You don't count. You're not here.
It's only him.
You're already out.
I haven't jumped out.
Do you want to assist me looking for something?
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Do we both roll, James?
Go ahead and roll a perception check. Kalan?
13 plus 2,
Can I
15.
actually see Ophelia's mini?
It's 15.
Okay. You find a pouch containing 1,300 golden straws.
I do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just pocket that myself, and I don't say
You
anything.
also you slip it in your pocket, and then you notice a small little lockbox.
I'm also gonna pocket that in my pouch or in my cloak and not say shit to nobody.
You grab that. Okay.
Did you fire?
Moving on?
I didn't find anything.
All
This
right.
house is pretty bare.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys leave?
Yeah, jumped out.
Said
Awesome.
1,300
I
gold.
mean, I did kick a hole through the broken
Fuck
wall with
yeah.
an axe. So. Before you know the tree probably killed or something crazy.
All right, you guys. What do we find Percy doing on the outside of?
Did I collect myself yet?
Yeah,
I'm booking it away from that tree.
you just book it. Okay, so here's the tree, and there's like roots coming off of it. Where do you go? You guys see Trefor running up the
I
path.
see him.
Yeah.
I run towards him.
Okay, you run towards
We go-
Trefor,
we
and
go
you meet
after.
up with him. You guys walk out of the hut, and you guys find yourself in 7. So what do you guys do?
I'm in with Smug.
No, you just came back. I just told you to come
Make up
back.
your damn mind, Trevor.
You know
I was
what?
with Smug.
You can't be everywhere.
Ah,
All right, then put him back.
no.
Put him back with Smug.
Okay, psych. Trefor is still back with Smug.
I'm just running that way. I'm running in the general direction I know is towards the.
Smug?
I guess.
Me and Smug are with Diaries. Right now.
With the wolves, you see. The
Okay.
philosophy. We try and work our way back to, if we're not too disoriented, we try and work our way back to Trefor.
Trefor, you hear this? Now we're going to cut back to Trefor. Trefor, over the last 10 minutes, you and Smug have kind of been talking. So go ahead.
What was the name of that tiefling that I had to kill?
Ezek,
Ezek.
Izek, Strasny, Strasini.
So did I hear that scream?
Fields of
Yeah.
the Lord Nora. That's good, thank you.
Can I yell to get like their
You like it?
attention to come towards me?
Just slide it up.
Dragon.
You guys hear Trefor yelling for you.
Trefor.
All right, you guys meet back up in Area 10.
What
You guys, he has like a pack of wolves here. What?
is my mini?
While I was in that Morthrae's house or whatever the fuck I was at.
Mother Agra?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If I saw any ravens, I killed them all.
You did?
Yep.
Awesome. Beautiful.
Let's
Okay.
just keep that curse right up in there.
Yep. Fuck it.
So as you guys left, you guys hear and see a huge and just this big bright light as you guys see Kalan just throwing so much fire onto not only the ravens and just the trapped birds, which they're all squawking and flapping as much as they can, the tree itself too, and he's just sitting there standing there. And if you guys want, he's trying to catch that freaking house on fire, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And if you guys just want to keep lighting him,
And then
I
I'm gonna
shoot up my dagger and start shooting fireballs.
yeah,
too.
Percy just walks up too and joins him.
I guess I could try and chop at the legs.
Dragar's, and
I throw the torch.
okay,
All right, and then I'm gonna
And-
bounce out.
and then we just see this scene about 5 minutes later of all just standing there looking back, the flames dancing in our eyes, looking at the burning hut
Suck it.
behind us.
And then we keep pressing on.
And now Ophelia is no longer with you.
No, that's very clear. We all failed.
Oh,
I noticed you're making a theme for me on this today, James.
Was she still in
Thank
the
you.
house?
We'll
she
talk
was
more about
definitely
that.
still in the house.
Was she still in the house?
She was definitely still in the house. We just they're in night hags. They got out of there.
Yeah, it's whatever. Fuck it.
They probably left once they realized it's just a tree because they don't have the gem to make it move.
Yeah. All right. We
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
you took the gem, huh?
All right.
the
So
book.
what do you guys do? You guys still have Smug. How was that? What'd you guys just go do?
Lit a tree house on fire.
Y'all pats you down. Why are you on fire a little bit?
We were having fun fire.
Shh, do you hear that?
The lad said.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I thought I heard something. Never mind.
Turned to Percy and I was like, look at what my hand can do.
So
What
is
does
there
it
like
do,
dire
Kalan?
wolves surrounding us right now?
There's like 5. They're like as big as you, basically, dude. They're like as big as a horse. And there's 5 of them. They
Alright.
each have like a
I
collar.
grab the guy and I hold a dagger to his throat.
Okay, as you walk in, he's like, "Oh, Percy," and
I'm like, hey.
oh,
Yeah.
I put
What?
the horsey off.
I'm like, alright, man, I'm over this shit. You're gonna lead us to the werewolf and out of Valaki, okay? You tell your dire wolves to chill, or I'll fucking kill you. You don't think this will kill you because you're a werewolf. You might think that, man, but this will stab you and I'll just shoot fireballs in your throat till you drown on them, dude. So just
You do realize
play it cool and just lead us out of here.
you do realize you have the wolf whistle, right? You could have controlled the wolf.
he throws his head back to try to headbutt you in the face.
I cast a firebolt right in this dude's chest.
14.
4. Fuck.
Boom! Your nose just gets smashed
Shoot off the
in.
dagger.
You get launched. You like as you're like falling back. He like hits you back with his body too. You get pushed backwards. You like slash at him and you slash him across the back, which makes him go forward a little bit. He stands up
Actually.
and his back just like starts and transforms into a werewolf in front of your eyes. And he's like, "Bring it on, bitch!" Everyone roll initiative. Psych, we don't roll initiative around here.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
This werewolf jumps onto
Yeah.
you guys, all 3 of you. You
I
guys
try
are
and
all in
shield
like in a
Sebastian.
party. You guys all dodge out of the way. Go ahead and like place. I'm gonna place your minis like this.
I'm gonna try and shield.
I've
Bastard
hunted
and knock
many
him over.
werewolves.
This werewolf is like standing around you, and there's a bunch of wolves that all start growling as well. Let me put.
Percy, use the whistle.
Oh yeah.
You keep the wolves at bay.
Let me
I whip
put.
out my whistle and I
Please
I
blow
pull
it
out my whip and
hard.
hit the tree and it makes this howl.
You blow this.
Whistle. What? Oh right.
Pause. Everyone pause, because it's getting good. Let me
we
set
can
the
do it.
minis.
I was like, we can do
Run
initiative if you
around,
want.
panicking, run around the high.
I like how everything goes from nice and like scared to copacetic to like, you're gonna get us the fuck out of here, otherwise I'm gonna kill you and murder your whole fucking family.
Panic. It's pure panic.
Dude,
How's he panicked in chaos?
Hey.
That's what it feels like for a werewolf to transform. His bones
Panic.
start splitting.
Just pure panic. Get us the fuck out of here.
All right. All the werewolves are
Well, I
sitting there
mean, plus,
growling.
we're gonna have to betray him at some
James.
point because he wants to save the werewolf.
I pull out my whip and
Better
hit the
now
tree
than
and makes the
never. But
howl.
it didn't go well.
We could wait till we were out of the
You guys
forest.
all see Trevor just okay, and he grabs this whip and he does this awesome like move to where it's like makes this badass whip, and then he grabs onto this tree and like does this crazy thing with his whip and just keeps whipping the tree, and it sounds just like a wolf howling at the moon. And then like all the tree stops and like a bunch of leaves and a little bit of snow fall off. And then it's quiet for a few seconds, and off in the little bit up to the right of you guys, you hear a Guile.
That's Kyle. I start dashing over.
This one turns and he looks. He notices he heard exactly what you just said, and he jumps off into the forest. Ha 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 ha! You hear him laughing. Now there's 3 wolves at you guys.
But he just
Trevor,
blew-
what do you do? These wolves are right in front of you. What do you do?
He did blow the whistle though. What does that do?
Nothing.
Okay.
That's just a little pendant.
Well, I like my little whistle.
Yeah, that's
You're
pretty
gonna break me.
You gotta breathe.
What do you do?
I jump on one's back and stab it right through the head.
Okay, you jump and go ahead and make an acrobatics against me. This wolf sees you coming, and it bites at you.
12.
Oh, and you like try to do this awesome flip around.
But
And it,
my acrobatics are.
+6? Yeah, you definitely beat me, huh? So like this wolf tries grabbing you, and you like do this expert move to where you like drop your sword and come out, and you slice up and chop the wolf's head off.
You really want to go with me?
And you like see just this spray of blood as Trevor like comes flying off in slow motion and lands down, and he like pulls out his whip. Kalan, what do you do?
Wait, which one am I fit? This
Right
one?
here.
I'm gonna cast.
Trevor just destroyed this wolf.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on this one.
Go ahead and throw a launch. Go ahead. This wolf's eyes light up from the light of your spell, and it easily jumps out of the way. Does this badass like super quick move? Comes over here, and just lunges on you, and tackles you into the ground, and it starts trying to rip at you. Percy runs over and throws an Eldritch Blast and knocks the wolf off and into the trees. Kalan, you like stand up. Dragar, what do you do?
I go after the last wolf.
You
and
just
I'm-
run up.
I'm
Rah!
gonna try and freaking do a combination with cut in half with shield to axe.
You just like smash this wolf.
Yes!
It makes a as you like snap onto it. I lost my D12, D20.
What's this? 17.
Oh, as this wolf like sees you coming and it jumps and you like see it coming like this and you go boom and you smash it and you just as it just breaks, its whole back just breaks right then and there. As you guys are standing there,
And then wait. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna try and help.
this wolf like just got launched into the tree and it stands up and it's like
I'm gonna try and rush it with my shield to pin it.
all right, he just starts charging toward it. Percy, what do you do? You're way over here.
I panic.
You just see Dragar. You just like we cut to Percy. He's just like, and then Dragar, what do you do with the two-handed axe?
Just go into bring it right down on the wolf's head.
And you just end it.
Panic.
Percy, what do you do? I panic.
So classic.
All right,
And now I go after the werewolf.
and
'cause-
now
I'm
the
just
forest
dashing off
gets
the
quiet
dial.
again.
Oh yeah, by the way, one more thing before I activate my boots of speed. So now guess what? I'm ahead of everybody. I
All right,
just
you
zoom.
activate your
I
boots of
jump on his
speed.
back and I go, yeehaw.
And I'm like, no. You
Alright,
can
1
run.
second, guys. Okay,
So what square is Dial in?
Easy. I think give him a second. He's got it.
that was pretty badass.
Hell
That
yeah.
was.
Okay, so what do you guys do? You guys find yourselves in area 10.
Well, which way did the werewolf go?
This way.
We go towards.
9.
That's where
Nine.
we go.
And now you guys are like on the swamp,
Yeah.
and now you guys have the chest.
I turned to Dragar and I'm like, hey man, can you use your big axe? And
I'm already swinging before he even finishes.
okay.
You're kind of looking around for Dragar because you thought he was over here, but actually while this was all happening, he was walking over here, and Dragar just smashes the chest out of your hand, and you're like, oh!
Never mind.
And there's just a bag now floating. There's just a bag sitting there.
And I pick it up.
You pick it up. It's like weightless.
Weightless.
It's a bag of holding.
Oh shit!
And
Yeah.
it's like a bunch of juice and just swamp liquid is spilling out of it.
Hey, since I'm like the treasurer, can I like hold on to that?
Sure, here you go, Percy.
Thanks, man.
There you go.
Bag of
I hold
holding.
on to stuff.
Alright, as you guys continue on, you guys come up to this pond, and it's there's this aura about it, and as you guys look around, there's actually like little fairies, like flying. They look like bugs at first and butterflies and stuff, but upon further inspection, they're fairies. And the water turns into the clearest, beautiful little beach. And as you guys stand here, you guys are all healed up completely, as if you took a long rest.
Sweet. While nobody's really paying attention, I want to identify that pouch I grabbed out of the Omeggha. That pouch,
Which one?
like the one I got when I got the gold and that pouch from her house.
Or the perception. He gave him 100 gold and some item.
No, I gave it. It was a bag. It was a pouch
Full of stuff.
And some
just
buckets.
filled with some gold,
I
right?
thought you gave him some buckets.
Yeah, but I thought I got like a pouch full of some stuff I needed to identify.
Because you were being all sneaky and not telling us about it. remember?
My bad. It might have just been the gold.
The golden pouch. That's what
We'll
I
let,
thought.
that's why you're
Oh.
We'll let James look.
My bad.
We'll let James look. I'm sure he doesn't have something else. Get you out of my bags.
No, it's just the 1,300 gold.
Oh, okay. I misinterpreted that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I thought I heard of something too.
My bad, guys. I
No,
can
you're-
look back on the recording and fix
No,
it
you're good.
later.
We'll figure
You're
it
good.
out later. You'll hear it.
If I did. But do you guys continue?
Yeah. Yeah, we just keep going.
Okay, yeah, and that's
I
definitely a
start
bag of
dashing
holding,
off to
Percy.
14.
Right.
Huh?
14 is where I'm at.
All right. Once you guys get to 14. Again, there's islands. There's 3 this time. And as you guys walk up, you guys see the sand. Quicksand. And right on cue, you guys see actually it's bubbling. Each tree is about 20 feet between each other, away from each other. What do you do?
I go around the
Right.
islands to 15.
Pull out my
Trevor just walks right in and immediately gets sunken right into the quicksand.
Oh.
Gone.
I didn't walk onto an island.
You walked in, right?
Not onto an
Trevor,
island.
send your
The
whip up
island
here.
is like 20 feet away.
Trevor, send your whip up here so I can pull you out.
Trevor is sucking so. No, he's in the quicksand.
I
Gone.
dive my arm into it, grabbing
It's
it.
so deep, you feel nothing.
Grab my
I
legs,
didn't even
guys.
step out.
Yeah, you did. You said you went to 15.
Kalan,
No, I
can
never.
your arm hold me?
Sure.
You
Grab
guys
me.
better hurry.
Throw me in. I dive in
Hold.
without while he's grabbing me, and I'm trying to find him.
You reach down and you feel a head. You pull him up. It's
What?
Trevor. You pull him out of the quicksand. Trevor, you start coughing. You can't breathe. You cough
You
out a
don't get
bunch
to
of
lead no
sand.
more with acts like that. You're too hot-headed and emotional for this. You need to calm down. You're gonna get yourself
The
killed.
island
Trevor,
is
you
not-
like.
I know, right?
Jake.
Trevor,
Too hot-headed!
Trevor like sits up and coughs, and again I'll describe the scenery. You guys are like on a beach, and in between, from here to the next area, is 3 islands. Everything else is quicksand.
So we have to go to the islands to get past the quicksand.
Yeah.
We go to the first island.
How much?
You just
how-
walk into the
No,
the
we
quicksand.
start taking sticks. Are there any? There's trees around us, right?
Uh-huh,
I
absolutely.
break a long branch off for each of us to each test the footing of
So
it.
you give me
before-
like a millisecond to talk.
Okay.
Sorry,
Go,
guys.
Strahd.
rip-
He breaks off a branch.
I know. I rip a patch off of my robe of useful items,
There you go.
and I lay it down, and it's a ladder, and it's 25 feet long,
Beautiful.
and I just lay it from this island to the next one, and I just walk across it.
Beautiful. And you guys all just easily walk across.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
job.
hell yeah.
He's like, if everyone just calm down for a second.
Okay, well,
You're like, Dragar, you're standing there with this 17-foot long branch, and you're just like, ah, and you just toss it over your shoulder, and you're just like, and you just keep walking.
yeah.
Now, when we get done with all this hopping, can I grab the ladder and repatch it?
Yes. Make a.
I just think, because I was thinking like the way this robe works, because I know you wrote down I have like uses of them, but I was thinking since none of
The
them
patch
are
like
particularly
evaporates.
strong.
So I'll give you a chance to reform it back into a patch against
No,
me.
but I was okay. We can talk about it later. But I was thinking just like instead of them being, I can just like always reform it back into a patch since they're not really like, it's like janky items.
How about I give you a chance or two? Otherwise, it disappears.
No.
It disappears.
There's 7 I rolled.
All right, that one's gone.
Oh, I thought it was a 1.
You give him a
I was
chance
like,
to-
dude, that's a 1.
Now, could you give him a chance to put
it-
other
Wait,
items?
it was plus your spellcasting, by the way.
It's okay. I have one more charge of the ladder.
Alright. Well, don't forget to add your spellcasting modifier to that. Which is your charisma, right? Yeah, I think it's your charisma. As a bard.
Yeah.
Alright. Where was I?
15. You were rolling 15.
Ah, yes. So now, as we come to 15, we see a huge crevice. It's like a Grand Canyon, basically.
I forgot enough too.
And,
Can I maybe turn other mundane items into a patch?
yeah, remember?
I don't remember. It doesn't say it.
No, remember we talked about that.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah. You can create patches, remember?
Okay.
Yeah, write that on there so we don't forget. Okay, and there's a chance to reform it back into a patch, otherwise it disappears. I like that.
I have a question. How long would it take me to atone or
Read it.
attune? My bad. It says what item takes
1d6 hours.
hours. So I have to roll a d6. Okay.
So what? Okay, pause. What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to attune.
What are you enchanting?
Oh,
You're already
I have to-
attuned.
I have to
When you're
enchant.
sitting there reading there, studying the enchantment back at the Seraph pool,
Yeah.
that's when you got attuned to it.
Okay, so,
So-
can I enchant the scimitar that I'm carrying?
Absolutely. Go ahead and
So-
roll a d6, and that's how long it takes.
4 hours.
Okay, so you take about an hour,
Okay.
and then the next 3 hours you have to complete like whenever we're taking a rest or something.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Of elemental damage of
Yeah.
your choosing. Okay.
just remember you have 3 more hours.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Good job.
Thank you.
You actually get a card.
I get a card. Oh, cool.
So this is something I'm doing now. Is there Mad Amoeba pops up out of nowhere, and appears, and she says,
Ah, you found the first card. I've littered them from this thing called Second Edition. I'm not sure. But I found these, and I lost them.
and there's like an awkward silence for a second.
Well,
What you
if you
see.
were to find these cards, you will unlock my potential. And then I will unlock yours.
Definitely gonna watch the first campaign a couple episodes tonight. Just to get some more D&D fix.
Right.
So we gotta order Diablo.
Yes, sir.
I want to get the old one, the second one.
Yeah.
I love the second one. I know, so did I. Fucking love the second one.
And what is the card?
He's trying to find
I
it.
think it was like a scroll or something else he found in the witch's house. When you go back and watch the tapes.
Oh, the tape.
Yeah, I
there
don't
was
remember. I'm so
something.
sorry.
Yeah, you're good, dude.
We write things down.
I was trying to
Right,
do
that's
it.
what it says.
Yeah. I'll just put scroll, and then we'll just rewatch the video.
Ayo, Guile.
You have that book, don't you? That you picked up,
Yeah.
full of
Yeah, I
spells.
can't find it right now, but you guys got it. You got it.
James, Ayo, Guile.
Are you talking like that card you're trying to find for
Yeah, don't worry
the
about
sword?
You unlocked it, but I just can't find it right now.
You're good.
I don't want to dig through my notes. Or
You're-
something
you're-
like that.
you're
so
fine.
just give me a second.
Oh, you're fine.
it later.
So, as I said, you guys are on this huge crevice. It's about 80 feet long, you could think. And there's an old jungle bridge, ancient,
Of course.
from there to here. What do you do?
Ayo, Guile.
We gotta keep moving forward. I test the bridge. I guess I test the bridge. Is it strong? Does it seem like it'll take our weight combined, or one at a time?
You just
rip
sort of
off-
test its weight
I
and
rip off another patch of my robe,
Uh-huh.
which is the soft rope,
uh-huh.
and I tie the rope to all of us.
Okay, Dragar, when you step onto this, you can think that maybe 3 people can fit on their tops,
We have
and
to,
you take up nearly 1.5.
we can only go. We can only go one.
And you make this rope, and Dragar's telling you this as
I'm
you're like
a
tying
lifer
each other
too.
still.
Who's the? I'm assuming who's the second? Will these 3 be able to go first? I'll go first by myself since I'm too much.
There you go.
That's the way. So I'll go across first.
Okay, Dragar, you
What do I have? Some kind of rope to tie myself to the bridge? Let me finish.
nobody. He stopped tying it onto you because you were
Do
talking.
I have any other kind of rope to try and bind myself to the bridge in case wood comes out?
I want you to ask Percy. He's holding the rope
Percy,
right
do
in
you
front
have
of
extra rope?
I do have one other thing of rope. I guess I can just cut this rope.
you. Everybody has like 20 feet of rope too.
Right. So
I'll just use my own individual rope.
I think it's 50.
yeah.
I'll just use a little bit of my own individual rope to create a last in case something falls out. I can if my feet fall through the vine.
Okay, so what do you do with the rope?
Wrap it around my arms like this, around. So if I'm I'm assuming there's some kind of
Yep.
thing.
It's like planks,
So
and
if
then
the planks
2
come out
ropes.
from underneath me and I can grab this, the rope will be hooked with this so I can.
Okay, Dragar, roll a dexterity check for me. Acrobatics. This is acrobatics because this takes dexterity. For show.
Dexterity or acro?
Yes.
Well, because of acrobatics.
Alright, you guys see Dragar shimmy across the whole way. And you see a man sitting there. He looks absolutely beaten to shit and exhausted and in peasant clothing.
Who are you?
Who are you? And we cut.
Okay, I guess I start walking across.
Do you guys go as a group or go individually?
Trevor, you have rope attached to you or anything?
Yeah. Because us 3 are all attached.
I do, he says. Yeah.
So you 3 have rope attached to each other?
Yeah.
Do you guys all 3 walk across?
Yes.
Alright, I need a dex save from all 3 of you guys. And if you guys go over 30, you succeed.
Wait, all of us
Roll
combined?
30?
Yep.
Oh.
That might be a low
Natural
number.
20.
Oh, Percy helps a lot.
6 plus.
You guys get it.
We're good.
3.
Good job. Good job.
Cal's foot breaks through one of the
Percy,
bars for a second.
you take the lead in this situation, and you just balance everybody perfectly, and as you guys shimmy across.
Cal's foot does break through more for a second, but it's all good.
Wait, what?
Did you roll a 6?
When you guys sit over
it's
there,
9.
Oh, okay, so you're
Yeah.
It just felt illegal.
When you guys are sitting there, there's a man sitting there. He looks in pain. He's propped up against a rock. He's in like peasant clothing.
Yeah.
Do I
He's being a
recognize
shit.
him?
It's Guile.
The guy you've been looking for the
Guile!
whole time.
Guile!
He's been like this. He's faded.
Guile!
He's gonna die.
And he drops.
7 days.
Nice. I rip a patch off.
He's still breathing.
A potion of healing.
You walk up, place down this patch on him. Describe what you do.
I would imagine just a potion pop in my hand and pour it in his mouth. Okay.
And he starts drinking the
I'm
potion.
really starting to picture like capsule corn and shit.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
And he comes to and he's like, oh. And how much healing is it that again?
Max?
Yeah, again, we'll say he's at like a 4 HP or something.
It's healing.
It's like 1d10.
Where's Trevor?
My Guile.
Trevor! Trevor! He stands up, jumps up, pops out of you, and just gives you the biggest hug. He like picks Trevor up, and Trevor's feet are just kicking back.
Oh
and forth.
God, he's attacking!
He's like swinging him around.
No,
and they're
Percy!
just-
I wouldn't
It's
let my
okay!
dagger!
Percy,
I'm
no,
like,
no,
I
I was ready.
I cast Mage Hand to restrain Percy.
As I'm just laughing.
Guile like throws you up in the air and like puts you back down, and he turns back around. Who are you guys? Who is this? Trevor? You're alive! Oh my God!
Yeah.
I can't believe you. Why are you here?
That's a question.
Who- Who are these guys?
I'm not trying to kill him.
People that
No.
Oh God, no! This is.
They're friends.
Are you guys
we
friends?
grew up together. Yes, we
For
are.
now.
We're companions on a quest.
This is my best friend right here, you
I'm
guys.
sorry to hear. I'm sorry to tell you.
Thanks for healing me. I was not doing good there for a minute.
Guile.
All right, this guy.
He's a guy.
He has like basically like a tank. Let me describe what he looks like. He has like a tank top on that's like all ratted, tatted. He has like shorts that are basically falling off. Has nothing on he has no boots or anything like that. And this man is like littered with scars. He has a big old beard, and he has a hair similar. He's me,
He's me.
and he's literally me. And he just shakes off. He's like, "How did you guys get here? Where are we?"
Circumstances. Yeah, swapping.
He like stands up. His like bones crack.
It wasn't
Pops
easy.
his back. Ugh.
I give him my cloak.
Thank you.
We lost Ophelia
He
to
puts
a
it on.
hag.
She turned
Yeah,
into a
right.
hag.
He just says it.
He just stood up. So
Hey.
I'm just gonna go straight.
So
he puts on his jacket.
she's
You know-
now like some demon.
You guys
bitch.
know-
You don't know that.
You guys know Ophelia,
Yes.
We did.
and you lost her to the hag.
Well, she's a hag now, so it's okay.
Well, you don't know that.
Yeah, see.
Remember, because I blacked out.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
She's all you guys know that is she's with that hag.
Metagaming.
That's okay.
The hag took.
Olga kissed me, and I blacked out.
Well, like they totally
He
got
made
her.
out with the hag, and then she got taken after that, and it blacked out. I don't know. They teleported away from us, and when we destroyed the hut, as far as we know.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm headed north. Where are you guys going?
Is north that way? Towards Wallachia Point.
Is
He
Svalich
pulls out
north?
a moon dial.
Ooh,
It's something that tells the time in Barovia.
Nice.
And he
Time or
says,
directions?
but yes, both.
Both.
So the way that it works is it does both. It can tell you the exact time and your location and what and all that.
What time is it,
Guile,
Hunter?
stay with us.
It's almost midday.
Like,
Stay
is
with
that
us,
to
Guile.
Milwaukee? Because that's where we're going.
Valaki's kind of northwest, but
Oh,
can I come with you guys to Valaki? He
Yeah.
walks up to you. He just puts you around his shoulder, and he just gives you. He just like gives you the noogie.
the Nigs.
He's just like, I missed you, guy.
Let me see. Like, any help's appreciated. This place kind of sucks, so.
We're all trying to.
Yeah. And Guile has this big beard. Last time you saw him, he had like just a little bit of facial hair.
Yeah.
It looks like he's been like hasn't shaved in like a whole year.
So,
It's a big old beard.
kind of lost.
Guile, what happened to your monster hunting weapons?
What happened to what?
All your weapons and hunting.
Yeah, I lost them when I transformed. Escaped Castle Ravenloft, thanks to Ophelia. And a freaking hunter started tracking me down
Smug?
and attacked me. Yeah, bastard. Me and him go back a little bit. We always competed. But ever since I tried to overthrow Kiryu, Smug's been an asshole to me.
I can help with that.
I know, Trevor. We can. Don't worry. I'm here to help. Let's go. So Guile
So
joins
wait.
the party.
Weren't we supposed to escort Ophelia to Vallaki? Kind of failed that now.
Yeah. She's gone.
Probably go find her. Something.
I forgot.
Is
what
there
we
any
were
way you
blocking
could
in the
track
first
her?
place.
Scent?
Talking to God? I have no idea.
Do you know where the
She's not gonna
hags
die
hang
though.
out?
No one would be foolish enough to kill Ophelia.
Right. Do you know where the hags hang out?
No.
Hagabone,
But,
Jumpy?
but we can probably. But we can go to Vallaki and figure that out for sure.
Find out if we can find a coven of sorts or something.
Is there
I do
any
know
black-
one thing
Hey, Guile.
about Bone Grinder.
What?
The old Bone Grinder.
What's over there? Is it a place?
It's like a
Yeah,
lake.
that's where Granny Ann makes her pies. Yeah, her pies, her dream pies. Have you eaten any?
No.
No. We
Oh,
never
thank
even
God.
had it.
She damn near got me. I'm like, all right, I'll have a pie. You know, I haven't eaten 2-3 weeks. I almost eat it, and I'm like, wait, something's up.
The meat pie.
Yeah, something.
It's a
I'm
meat
not sure. I
pie.
never got to the bottom of it. But
Yeah, because the bottom of it would have been the bottom
Anyways.
of you.
well, I'm on to something. Me and Ophelia were after the Keepers of the Feather. Have you heard of them?
Yeah?
Did Ophelia tell you about them? He like looks around. Beware a raven, for they are the sign of death, but the sign of protection.
What do we want?
Never harm a raven. Do you understand me?
He killed every single one in the forest.
In a
I've
hag.
killed at least a dozen.
Ravens. In Barovia? Oh my God! Yes. He walks up and just shakes her hand. He's like, dude. Oh, that's gonna piss them off. Oh, you're so funny.
Piss who off?
Oh, the Keepers of the Feather.
Who are they and why do we care?
Well, they're basically a secret society
That's
who
so
are
secret.
who are against Strahd.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the Ravens work for them, not Strahd?
Both.
Oh.
Yeah, you can never be
Birds.
true. It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
I'm sure you got a couple of Strahd's birds in there. That's why I laugh.
Well, it was in a
It's
hag's-
hilarious.
It was in a hag's house, so.
Yeah, always beware of a raven. Anyway, and me and Ophelia were gonna go to Vallaki. We were gonna meet up here. Like I said, I'm not worried about that at all. Don't worry about
You're
that.
not worried
To
about her being
Vallaki
a
we
hag?
go then.
No. But my question is, why were you guys with Ophelia?
Strahd
We
told
ran
us
into
to.
her brother.
Strahd told you to?
Did you hear about Eastmark, her brother?
Wait up. Strahd told you to?
Yeah, we're just getting strung along.
You guys
everywhere.
work for Strahd? And he pulls out his sword.
He does.
You guys work for Strahd?
We don't
Trevor?
work for anyone. We're trying to get out of this land. The best way we can
I'm
do that
only-
is break the
I'm
curse
only
that
doing
affects
this-
Ophelia. I'd shut his mouth.
No,
I'll shut
he's
his-
talking, Jacob.
No, I was talking first.
I'm
No,
only
he
doing
was
this for us
actually.
to get out.
Do you guys work for Strahd?
Now you can talk.
No.
What part of no do you understand? Draw your sword or we cut you down, wolf boy.
Kill him and I kill you.
You need to shut your mouth, child.
I haven't seen my
Guys.
friend in, let's see, about
You spoke to Strahd at least?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
well,
killed
we're not
her.
going to continue any farther unless you tell him what.
He
what
killed
you mean.
Ophelia's brother, Eastmark, was
Eastmark?
Yes, well, they were all forcibly possessed to go to the castle. As Ophelia broke you out, we were confronted by Strahd. And then Eastmark was butchered. We don't know if it was him, we don't know if it was some other evil in the
It's
castle.
Gadrula.
Or something. We're
What
trying to get
the
out of
hell?
this land.
Gadrula. He fixed Gadrula. Oh my
Strahd's
God.
human brother.
Gertruda went missing, that's all I know.
She was taken,
She
she
was
was
with
being
Strahd.
Strahd's bite happy.
Gertruda, you mean?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
She's being drained by
Gertruda.
Strahd daily.
That must
No,
be
no,
the
no.
crazy moaning I hear from the top
You're good.
of the castle
This
at
is
You're
night.
the one who didn't admit I did it.
Right.
That's
She
disgusting.
said,
Shouldn't you
He's
be able to
looking-
smell
he's
some of
looking
this
at
with
me
that
like that.
wolfhound of your nose of yours?
Right.
Wait till you get down there, Dragar, because I bet you'll end up there.
Most likely.
Strahd's crypts dungeon is not fun. Spent 4 months there. Hated every second of it.
Yeah.
Damn near died. Got fed water-soaked rats. Not even cooked or anything, dude. Dude.
Nope.
So, let's go to Milwaukee. Let's get the fuck out of this forest. And you guys turn around and all of a sudden, where to go? A giant black wolf bursts out of the forest, and it's Smug. And he sits there and he's growling. He says, "Ah, ha, ha, thank you guys.
Opposite direction to that mountain for the tomb.
Guile, ready for a
You're
fight,
outnumbered,
buddy?
Wolf.
You found him for me. You led him right to
You're
my
outnumbered, Wolf.
ambush.
We'll kill you here. Run away and we can separate. Otherwise,
Me
Oh,
and
you
Guile,
guys are all on the
Guile
same
just
side, huh?
Me and Guile just get ready. Ready for the fight again?
this last chance, we let you go. You leave us alone. We let you
Like
live.
props itself up on a rock and just snarls at you guys.
I get my axe
This
ready.
wolf, that werewolf is huge.
Guile, ready to go
Last chance to run, Wolf. or
I'm
I
gonna
get-
cast invisibility on myself.
He says ready, and he jumps up.
Just transforms into werewolf
Well,
form.
what would you do with the whip?
I grab it, throw it, it wraps around Smug's throat, and Guile jumps on his back and bites his throat.
All right, this is what happens. Trefor pulls out his whip and whips the tree and makes that crazy howling noise again. And Guile jumps up into the air and transforms into a werewolf in front of your guys' eyes and like launches himself off the tree and like starts attacking this werewolf. What do you guys do?
I
Take his limbs with my axe. Take his legs.
You panic
I cast invisibility.
on yourself?
We're killing go, God!
Take his legs. I'm going for the bit werewolf's legs.
All right, this werewolf.
I run and I'm all,
Fucking Percy, dude.
Guile, ready?
As you guys are rolling around fighting and stuff, Rhaegar, you're like running up and this werewolf rolls off to the side and then just takes off as fast as he can.
I'm in boosted speed still, so I go after him.
Yeah, and you
Every
start
time.
chasing it. Dragar chases this werewolf.
Yeah, it takes
They
the
take
lead,
the
it
fuck
freaks
off.
out.
I ran the other way.
All
End of the
right,
lock-in?
you run towards the bridge.
Bridge.
Oh, right. I can't go back that way. Never mind.
You get to the bridge and you're like,
Oh, God.
I'm gonna
Dragar's gone. So is the werewolf.
I'm gonna go in the direction that they're going, but still invisible.
Okay, you guys follow. You follow, but nobody knows.
I'm trying to book it. I'm just trying to.
I yelled to Percy, follow or no, shit, I can't.
Follow me, I'm invisible!
No, that's
Trevor,
All right.
Guile takes off too.
I start just taking
Follow
off.
after
Okay, as you guys are
Dragar.
running,
Oh, God.
you guys are Dragar. You're like running as fast as you
Everyone's
can.
Guile,
And these werewolves are. This werewolf's running super fast.
I go back for
As you're
I
catching
get
up.
Guile's
to
back
them.
and
Oh, you're going?
yours.
Okay.
Ready?
Alright.
You
And
would
I
know.
want, can I see the werewolf?
Yeah, they're way far away from you.
I've been
It's not
visible.
gonna whip.
You're running on foot. They're like
I
running
jump on Guile's
magically.
back.
Okay, you jump on Guile's back and he shifts into wolf form and starts charging and picks up speed too. You actually catch up to Dragar and you and Dragar are side by
Is my
side
whip-
chasing this werewolf.
Is my whip far enough to reach
You're
it?
trying to whip it and you whip and then it like turns a little bit and you whip a tree as you guys are like dipping through it because in this forest it's super thick. You guys are running hella
We'll have a chance
fast.
to
There's like
tackle
jumping
the
off trees and shit and like running down the path. You throw your whip again. Go ahead and throw your whip again. Oh, you throw your whip and it hits a tree again, and then he's gone. As you guys,
Do I get a chance to tackle?
you're running, and he's gone. Can't see him anymore. You guys have no idea where the hell you are now.
Oh, God.
Percy, you are walking and you saw them just take the hell off, Kalan.
I thought he kept up with them.
You know, he was trying to. He was on foot, and
So
then.
everyone's kind of separated.
Dude,
right
they're
now.
like, who knows where.
He's
Kalan's like 100 feet away from you, invisible, and you are just standing here like,
I was like, stop.
and we
tried-
paid. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
All right.
Alright, okay.
I was
gonna
like,
say,
I just
Guile.
fucking go to Milwaukee.
Guile, smell for it. We
Fuck
gotta
it.
need you to
I'll
smell
just
it
go to
now.
Milwaukee.
It's only
Like,
six.
I don't know where to go.